I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. It's Sunday evening. It can mean only one thing. Draw preview time. And it's Ben back. It's JG back. And we're going to try and give it our best shot, aren't we, JG? I know it's far from ideal circumstances here, but hopefully we're going to be in a perfect motion in this draw preview. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, it's literally not in the perfect circumstances, but we are going to do the best we can. If I'm honest, I don't even know what events these ones are. I was just having a look at the title just to keep as updated as possible. Umag's an event I like historically. I remember is that the one Carlos Alcaraz won first?
That's
and
it.
Then
You're right.
Kitzbuhel, probably Dominic Thiem. I'm seeing someone saying that in the comments, and Dominic Thiem looks like he's back now, playing quite well.
A little bit.
There's some exciting events on the women's. I don't really know too much. I'm excited to get into them brackets. And really, I think it's like the first time we've been both on the podcast since Wimbledon.
Yeah, since Wimbledon for sure.
Which is crazy because if you look back on the last few years we've been doing it, I don't think it would ever have been that long. I mean, Wimbledon probably wasn't that long ago, but I feel like we always are doing something. Even in December when it's the off season, we're always on here. So it's just very strange times that we've not even been doing these, if I'm honest.
Yeah, totally agree. Good to be sort of getting back in the swing of things, though. Did the last week's one. I think I just did it on my own and just fired through it, didn't I? Actually did probably better than I normally do when you're
it was your best ever bracket, probably.
You're going to come back and try and crush me, I think, on this week's bracket. But
I just like to get in your head a little bit. I just like to make you just a bit unsure with your selections. I think if I say something enough, then it just confuses you.
Maybe. Quite possible. Well, I went for some outlandish ones. I think I had Potapova winning the women's one last week. It didn't happen, but I had Martic winning one of the other ones, and I won the bracket on one of the other brackets. So going for an outlandish JG-style WTA brackets at the moment. They seem to be doing me rather well. The men's side, I've been going for more solid 1 or 2 seeds, those type of ones. Alcaraz obviously lost earlier on today, but to a very great competitor, and great to see Lorenzo Musetti back in the winning column, and that's his first first ATP first WTA title. His first
his
ATP
hair is quite
title.
long, but not that long.
His first ATP title, and to do it against Alcaraz, he had 5 match points, I think, in that second set as well. I thought Alcaraz was going to come back and steamroll him in the third, but fair play to Musetti. Ended up doing him in that final set. So Musetti might be back.
I mean, that's just a mad matchup, though. Such a good matchup. Musetti, Alcaraz. Like a few years ago, I don't know how many years, probably 3, we was watching them two play against each other in challengers. And they were the 2 most promising players coming through. At the top, even till 2 years ago, Musetti was a bit in front of Alcaraz. Alcaraz has just gunned back, and now he's on top. But Musetti was able to beat him today. So it is remarkable. I mean, Musetti was doing bigger things before Alcaraz, with obviously the stuff what he did against Novak Djokovic.
And in Rome as well.
Yeah, that's exactly that. Yeah. And then Alcaraz has just been doing it more recently. And I'm not sure if we need to worry about who's better, who's this. They're just 2 promising players for the future. You throw Yannick Sinner in there as well. We saw Sinner Alcaraz at Wimbledon. It was a brilliant matchup. Musetti's another one who can be sort of challenging them guys, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think that the one thing that people always forget about Lorenzo Musetti as well is the fact that he can have a tournament. And we know this. We've spoken to, obviously, Jose Morgado. He thinks the same. Alcaraz, the better all-round player, but Musetti maybe has the potential to go deeper and win more things if he plays his best for, say, a week or 2. He is more lethal on a tennis court with his style of play. So well done to him picking up that first ATP title, and in impressive fashion as well. He must be bumped up the rankings. I think it was 62 before the event started. So he'll hopefully be climbing back into the top 50 and making a run. Sadly, the clay court swing's the second clay court swing's gonna disappear again, and we're going to go back onto hard court. But maybe you can get another win under his belt before the clay disappears. Who knows?
Well, he's got all the ability. It's just the mental side with Lorenzo Musetti. Not sure if he's quite there, but hopefully he gains a bit of confidence from today.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, great to have everybody in as always. We've got Gary in there. We got David in there. We've got Ashley in there. Thanks everybody
How we doing, guys?
Joining for this one. Apologies, it is quite late. Well, from some of you, it might not be. It might be middle of the afternoon. Who knows? But we are bringing you everything all in one. It's like a sort of super draw preview. It's going to be like 5 in 1. Why not? We're just going to sort of just bash it all out. They're not like massive tournaments, these ones. I don't feel that any of them really deserve their own draw preview. And that's a bit disrespectful maybe, but that's just the way we're going to deal with it. We're going to fly through these ones. We're not going to go too crazy. So we'll start off probably with Umag, because I know that this was obviously Carlos Alcaraz. Yeah. He was the champion last year, and he defeated Richard Gasquet. Was that his first ever title, wasn't it, Umag?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, because that's what I remember it as. Like instantly when I looked at the titles, I'm not even joking when I say I've only known what events we're covering about 5 minutes ago. And when I looked at it, obviously Umag's the first one on there. And instantly I think, oh, that's Carlos Alcaraz. That's his one. That's the one he was good at. Another one I remember is Attila Balázs, and I can see he's on there as well. Perfect. But you've beat me too. I was going to say it before you showed it. I remember watching that match against Lajovic. Really good match. He had a lot of following. And Attila Balázs is a player me and Ben really loved on the Challenger circuit. And a big motivation for us to start Game to Love, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it really was.
But weird, some big players there. Tommy Robredo, he's won this event before. Dominic Thiems won it. Fabio Fognini. Guido Pella got to a final. I don't know if I can remember that one or not. But yeah.
I can't remember that one.
I've only really watched like a lot of matches in more recent years, so sort of the last 5 years. Obviously, all the slams I've watched for a long time, but the smaller tournaments is more like the last 5 years. So that's why I never really go too far back on these.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, Carlos Moya, we're seeing there 5 Umag titles. He quite liked it here by the looks of it. And I'm quite impressed to see Andrei Rublev in there in 2017. So it must be a good tournament for young players, this one, because Andrei Rublev, obviously back in 2017, not sure what age he would have been. I'm guessing, can't think how old he is now. What is he, about 23, 20? So he's probably in below
19?
20 years old, probably 19, something like that. So, and obviously you got Alcaraz. What was he, 18 last year?
David, they're confirming. By the way, sorry about my internet. I can't bring up any comments because I can't click on anything.
No worries.
So you're gonna have to bring stuff up.
That's all right. I'll do that, man.
And let me know if it's on there because I can't see it either. But it's just saying what he said is I think that was the one Rublev's first title. Yes, I believe it was. That is Rublev's first title.
And that's what I mean. Like, so maybe when you're looking into these draw previews in Umag, obviously there's going to be some good plays and the Alcaraz will be playing it. Make sure to download the TNNS app and go to the fantasy section. Join the Game to Love League and make sure to enter this bracket, because I think this can be some interesting ones. If there's some new people in this tournament, who knows? Alcaraz won it when he was young. Andrei Rublev won it when he was young. Even Attila Balázs made it to the final as well in 2019. So this tournament really has the potential to have a bit of a crazy name, maybe even in the final. So take that into consideration when doing this bracket. Is there any qualifiers that we should know about from this one?
Well, I'm going to go through them now. So we've got Corentin Moutet, the young Frenchman. We've got Zeppieri, the young Italian. Cecchinato, the old Italian. And Agamemnoni, another young Italian.
Agamemnon.
And that's it. They're the 4 qualifiers anyway.
So Cecchinato's in there, you said?
Cecchinato, yes.
2018 champion here. So that's interesting. So that's what
he's
one
got
person
a tough first match as well. Someone we've seen in Zagreb, Polchak.
Oh, really?
Who also won the Wimbledon, right? Did he not win the singles, the junior Wimbledon this year?
I didn't even see it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try and throw that one in there. But if you say so, I'll go with it. If he did, then that's amazing because
I think it was happening when we was there. That's
yeah,
why.
I remember.
That's all I remember from.
An incredible young talent from Croatia, Polachak. So keep your eyes out for this guy. Hopefully he can do well in this tournament. We'll wait and see. Obviously, clay being the main surface for him, but if he did well at Wimbledon as well, maybe he is the real deal. But we got Carlos Alcaraz top in the draw. He's just been to a final today. Is he going to be tired? Probably not, because he's got to buy through and he's only 19, so he's not going to be that tired, is he? Delbonis versus Vesely. I'm going to be going Delbonis on this one.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to have Etcheverry. I'm going to go Mutet, Holgerun, Zapata Morales. I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
Probably Kachin.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, sorry, Zeppieri.
That's a tougher one, though.
Good player. But I don't know. Cashin's just got that extra level. Galan Riveros versus Fognini. I don't know. I'm going to go Fognini, but that's no certainty on that one. There you go. We got Kiritz in just saying, yeah, Polachak did win the juniors, so amazing. Yeah, cheers for.
I mean, it was happening when we was there, mate. That's how I know, because they were talking about it.
I can't remember.
I remember we had a conversation about it when we was there as well, but I know a lot's happened since then, so probably don't remember.
Yeah, mate. I don't know. I think everything's just everything Wimbledon's falling out of my head at the moment.
He's still a really good player, though. And it's a tough draw for who did I say it was? I know we're going to get to it in a second. So
yeah, so we got Lorenzo Musetti. Will he play? We'll find out against Aljaz Bedeni. Or Aljaz, sorry. I'm going to go Musetti. If he does play, I think he wins.
Yeah. I'm going to go Polzak to beat Cecchinato.
I think it's a lot of Italians in this tournament, isn't there?
I'm going to go Italians inside the top 100. I mean, if you look at under 21-year-olds, they're just dominated by Italy. I mean, the next gen, you look at the top 15 or whatever, any teenagers who play tennis right now, pretty much all of them are Italian. There's so many
under
Italian
20,
players.
did you say?
No, just for the, I think, is it under 20 next gen? Whatever the next gen classification is.
Yeah, maybe like under.
Are you going to try and test me on this one?
Well, the number one.
Just the next gens. If you look at the next gen leaderboard.
It's under 21, I think it is, isn't it? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We got Luca Nardi, obviously.
I know Jack Draper's up there, but there's a lot of them are Italian.
Yeah, we got Musetti, we got Sinner, we've got Caboli, we've got Zeppieri, Nardi, Dardelli.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons. Mastrelli. Yeah, I mean, the endless list. Right, I'll get off of that because it's ruining my internet. Right, on to this one. I'm going to go Laszlo Djere to knock out Agamemnoni. You going with that?
I'm going to go Laszlo Djere as well. Baez with the bye. I'm going to go Molchan.
Yeah.
Laxinen.
I'm going to go Boehner here.
Munar.
Sorry, Laxinen.
And Sinner.
Yeah, Munar. Yeah, Sinner at the bottom there should not be ignored. Move back to the top, and we do have Carlos Alcaraz. I reckon he is going to defeat Delbonis here, and I'm going to have Mutet going through to meet him.
I'm going to have Etcheverry.
Ooh.
I'm then going to go Holgerun.
I think I'm going to go Zapata Morales here. I don't know why. I'm just feeling a bit of Zapata after the Roland Garros vibes.
It's not a bad one. Zapata's quite good. I'm going to go Kachin here to beat Fognini.
Yeah, I think the same.
I'm going to go Polzak to beat Musetti.
I'm going to go Musetti here. I think he might continue it on. I did the same with Celandolo in the other one. I felt like after winning the tournament, he still might have that buzz around him.
Well, you had him winning the last one.
I had him to go into the final to meet Alcaraz, but obviously he didn't make it there in the end. But he still did pretty well. He still beat Rublev and in the last tournament.
Not a bad run, yeah.
Yeah, he had a great.
Believe it or not, I actually had Musetti in the semi-finals of the bracket.
Wow, incredible!
And I know he wasn't really coming into that. No one was really expecting anything, but I just went for it. Here I'm going to go Baez, Djere, Molchan, and Sinner.
Yeah, I'm going to go Molchan. I'm really impressed with him recently.
He's quality.
Yeah, really is. And it's Slovakian, that's correct, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving back to the top. Sort of picks itself for me a bit here. I think Alcaraz has had some quite nice draws in these tournaments, and I have him winning again.
I have Alcaraz going out. I'm going to have Echeverry beating him.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go Holgaroon to beat Kachin.
Alcaraz is out. I'm going to have Zapata Morales to set up an all-Spanish affair, and Baez to knock out Musetti.
Yeah, I'll have Baez beating Polshak and
Sinner. I think it's got to be on Molchan.
I'm going to go Molchan at the bottom to knock out Sinner.
I mean, it's a tough one. I feel like Sinner's not got the worst draw. I feel like he's quite fresh. I feel like
Has Sinner been playing since? Has he played since Wimbledon?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing him in the last week's draws, to be honest. So I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with a guess. It's not. I'm not filling you with much confidence there.
I've got to be totally honest. Since Wimbledon, I've not had the luxury of watching too much tennis, so difficult for me to say based off form.
A lot of work going on. Obviously, when we do a Grand Slam, we have to sort of dedicate so much time that we sort of get behind on our actual day job, so that we have to spend a lot of time catching up with that once it does finish. So
there's a comment as well. I don't know if you want to bring up, Ben, saying from Hidaro saying Echeverry hasn't done anything notable outside of the challengers.
Yeah,
that's correct. That's correct. And people call me crazy putting him so far, but I've watched quite a bit of Echeverry. And I mean, he's an underdog for what I've suggested, him beating Alcaraz, and even might even go a bit further. But he's a quality tennis player and someone who, on his day, can, I generally believe, a bit like a Baez, can pull off a big result. He's a really good clay court player. Granted, it's on the challenger level. I think there's no reason he can't have a. I mean, look at Francisco Cerundolo, who's the first event he did really well out on the ATP Tour. No one was expecting it. Who's to say this can't be Echeverry's tournament and does something good?
You never know. Anybody can turn up. I mean, Alcaraz might be tired after getting to the final of the last tournament. Jannik Sinner hasn't been seen since his defeat to Djokovic. We know what happens if you lose to Djokovic after being 2 sets up as well. Sometimes you're taught your
especially
career,
if you're Italian as well.
Yeah, it goes down, and he is suffering apparently with a bit of an ankle injury at the moment. So it might be something to watch out for there. I'm going to be having Alcaraz going through, and I will be having Sinner going out. I will be having Sebastian Baez to make the final on my bracket.
Yeah, I'm going to have Holgaroon knocking out Echeverry, and I'm going to go Baez to knock out Molchan. So I'm going to go Holgaroon, Baez, final.
Yeah, so I got Baez, Alcaraz in my final. I'm not going to have Alcaraz again. I feel like Sebastian Baez. I'm going to have him winning another tournament. I feel like he's overdue one. He's always there or thereabouts these days.
I mean, he's the real deal. I'm going to have Baez as well winning this one. I think he is going to win it.
I like that.
Shout out to Mamadou Tiam.
Cheers, Mamadou.
Dominic's team's lost cousin, saying Alcaraz versus Italian players not looking good so far.
No.
I didn't know about that record.
Not the best, but I still feel that he's still young.
I guess he got the Wimbledon one, the Musetti one, and the most 2 recent ones. Has he played Berrettini and lost as well in the past? Potentially.
I think he played Berrettini. Yeah, he did play Berrettini and lose, didn't he? I think it was in 5 sets. So
so maybe he does struggle with the Italians, which isn't good for him, considering there's so many young Italians coming through. So if Alcaraz had to pick one nation who he struggled with, Italians would be the worst.
Quite possible, yeah. All right, so next up we're going to Kitzbuhel. Oh, yeah, sorry, we didn't do Dark Horse, but it's such a small tournament. It feels weird to even do a Dark Horse. I mean, I'd probably go with Zapata Morales then.
Mine's easy. It's Echeverry.
Yeah, there you go. Yours is sorted.
He's my semi-finalist, so yeah, Echeverry is my dark horse. One to watch anyway.
Lovely stuff. Right, so we'll go on to this next tournament. This one is in Kitzbuhel in Austria. And I know that when we spoke to, we had a couple of people on the podcast who actually liked playing here as well. That was Huesler and I believe Yannick Hanfmann as well. He was quite...
when you say Kitzbuhel, is it the Generali Open?
Let me go to the top. It's the Australian. Oh no, Australian, not
Yeah,
Austrian Open.
the Generali Open. So if
Does
you
it
are
say?
on the
Yes.
tennis, if you're on the tennis app, it doesn't say Kitzbuhel, it says Generali Open. So that's the one you need to be clicking on.
Perfect.
And in terms of previous champion, with Casper Ruud, of course, is a clay ATP 250. I think he's won 9 titles now. 8 of them have been 88 ATP 250s on clay. So he just laps it up. I mean, Casper Ruud at a 250 on clay. Is there anyone better? Probably not. Just seems to be dominating at that level.
Amazing.
Put him up a little bit, he does struggle.
It's great today. Obviously defeated Berrettini in the final today.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And that's Berrettini's first loss in quite a long time as well, because obviously wasn't able to play Wimbledon, had that long run of wins coming into Wimbledon as well. So he was defeated 6-2 in the final set by Casper Ruud.
Yeah, big news on this one is that Ruud has withdrawn, according to David, and Berrettini as well. So no sad. Ruud or Berrettini.
Maybe he just didn't want to lose it. so he likes winning the 250s. He didn't want to have to pull out of it. So,
but we're still in good hands in terms of we've got Albert Ramos Vinolas taking the number 1 seed spot, and Greek Sport taking the number 2 seed spot. So still some 2 good players. Looking at the qualifiers, we have Casanova, the Argentine. We've got Viktor Praiva, a player I quite like.
Oh, yeah.
Sebastian Offner, one I also really like. Gerald Meltzer, so 2 Austrians as qualifiers. Okay. And we've got quite a few lucky losers. I mean, a lot of people who have withdrawn from this event. So we've got Shevchenko as a lucky loser. We've got Sachko as a lucky loser. We've got Dutra de Silva as a lucky loser. And I believe that's it. But
how
still,
many lucky losers we
there's quite a few lucky losers, a few big seeds going out.
Sounds like a bit of a shambles.
Depleted field. But let's get into it. So first up, I'm going to have Ramos, obviously with a bye. I'm going to go Varias to beat Taberna. I'll go Garin to beat Correa.
Yep. I'm going to go Jarry to beat Martinez here. This is a bit of it's a bit of a punt, but I can't.
Did you go Garin to beat Correa as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have Jarry to beat Martinez, Agut, Rodionov.
It's a tough one, that. But yeah, I'll go Casanova then, just for the fun.
Montero Lehecka. I'll go Montero.
I'll go Lehechka there.
Yeah,
why not?
Probably. That's a tough one. I'm going to go Viktor Praiva. I don't like that, actually. I think Lehecka might. I don't know. I really don't like that one.
Who knows?
If I was betting on it, if anyone's listening, I'll go 3 sets. I think Montero Lehecka goes 3 sets.
Oh, Montero loves 3 sets as well. So
even if Montero wins the first set, even better. Like, it's definitely going to go 3. Sonego to beat Andahar. I'm going
to go Andahar.
I'm going to go Dutra de Silva to beat Misalik.
I'm going to go Misalik. And then I'm going to go Lajovic to beat Sachko.
Yeah. Aslan.
Yeah, he gets the bye. He did all right in that last tournament. So maybe he's a little resurgence. Gasquet to beat Offner. I don't know.
I'm going to go Offner.
I thought you might.
Shevchenko team.
I'm going team.
Yeah, why not? He's back, team. He's playing well.
Sort of. He's a bit back. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's completely
team
back.
Can win this event. I mean, considering loads of people have withdrawn, I understand why people are suggesting he's going to win. I'm
going to go Hanfman to defeat Melzer. And Talon Greek Sports putting up the bottom of the draw. That's pretty mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, back to the top.
As David saying, Garin lost the first round last tournament. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't read into it. I mean, Garin often, he's had a really good Wimbledon. There's next tournament after that on a new surface. It may take him a little bit to transition back to that. But still, he could win this whole event, if I'm honest.
He really could. I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, last time he lost to Hanfman in Gstaad, but Collier's coming off the back of 2 losses himself, Rublev and Galan Riveros. So I wouldn't really be bigging him up either too much. I'm going to go Varias to knock out Ramos Vinolas here. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch because I know he's not quite really there yet, but I'm hoping the experience playing against team in that last tournament might help him out.
Yeah, I've got Ramos. I'm going to go Garin. I'm going to go Agut. I'm going to go Koprieva. Sonego, Lajovic, Team, and Greek Sport.
I'm going Andahar. I'm going to go Karatsev. I'm going to go Team.
Karatsev.
I know, man.
Must have just knocked him out quite quickly.
I'm going to go Yannick
I don't think he's going to do well.
To knock out Greek Sport as well.
Okay.
Move to back to the top. We got Garin Varias. I might go Varias, actually. Kind of a bit of an outrageous one here.
I'm going to go Garin to beat Ramos. I know he's not been in good form, as David keeps telling me, but he can do it. I'm going to go Kopriva to beat Agut.
Wow. What's happened to JG today? Some of these picks, I'm liking them. I'm going to go Karatsev to beat Andahar. I feel like mine's worse now after doing this.
Yeah, Karatsev's not doing that.
And then
I'll have Sonego to beat Lajovic and Team to beat Greek Sport.
Right, so we've got some exciting semi-finals. Varias versus Agut at the top. I'm going to have Agut go into my final.
I'm going to have Garin going to mine.
And I'm going to
at the bottom, I'm going to have Dominic Team.
Woohoo!
So Garin Team.
So I've got Agut Team. Are we going to both do the same? Come on, I think we both won it.
Again, I mean, we just did buyers. That'll be 2 out of 2.
So maybe when we both came back together, we're both going to help everybody win all these brackets.
I'm going to go Garin then. I'm going to have Garin win the whole thing.
We've just destroyed the bond.
Christian Garin to win.
Christian Garin.
And my dark horse is going to be Dominic Team.
Well, I don't really have a dark horse in this. Varias, I guess. There you go. My dark horse, Varias.
I feel like for some of these, we can just pick one. If only one of us have one, then that's fine.
Let us know. We got David saying I've got Souza versus Team in the final.
Interesting.
Okay, and then Edimate's saying Varias. What are you sniffing? Well, he's not a bad player. If you need to watch him, he's a bit of a grinder. If you don't play your best tennis, he will find you out. So that's the thing with Varias. Right, back to so we're into the next tournament. We're just going to keep flying through them. It is another tournament. This one, Atlanta. We're just going to do all the men's first. Make sure download the app TNNS and join the Game to Love League.
Yeah, so, just ping that in the live chat because I can't do it, but I can just quickly talk while you're doing that.
Yeah,
it is free to download, Apple or Android. We've got over 1,000 members of the Game to Love League. So make sure, join, compete against me and Ben, and we will give you a shout out if you can win any of these brackets. There's no prizes for these ones, but there will be prizes for some of the big events which are coming up. And this Atlanta one is a hard court one. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. It's a bit random because, well, I think we know it is because John Isner's
won.
I
remember watching it.
Yeah. I think I remember it from last year as well.
Yeah, and I picked John Isner last year and won.
God, he's won it 6 times. Look at him. Can't stop winning this event by the looks of it.
He's just so good. I mean, he even gets to finals quite a bit.
How many times does he win it on a tie break as well? Look how many tie breaks are in these finals. And I can't losing count. It's a bit mad. Okay.
Is he playing this year, though? That's the question.
That is a good question. Any qualifiers of note that we need to look out for on this one?
Not really, but I'll tell you some. We've got Quetfa, Gojovic, Tara Daniel, and Ramanathan. So the only one I really like is Tara Daniel.
And our number 1 seed is Riley Opelka on this tournament. So as you can see here, and he'll be playing either Ilya Avashka or Quinton Hales in that second round. I'm going to go with Hales in this one.
Yeah, we've got Hidero there in the live chat, and there was 27 tie breaks in 27 main matches last year.
That's just madness, isn't it?
I kind of already know what I'm going to do, actually. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm going to go down this whole section. I'm going to go Opelka, Avashka, Suwoo Kwon, Sok.
I'm going to
Dimonor, Duckworth, Kokkinakis, Kyrgios, Nakashima,
correct,
Millman.
I'm going to pop.
No, Popperin. I'm going to go Popperin.
Oh,
he changed it. Corda, TFO, Brooksby.
Yep.
McDonald.
Yeah, I'm going McDonald as well. Sorry, Dennis.
Ramanathan. And
Not Ben Shelton. Okay.
No, don't like Ben.
Oh, and Big John's down there at the bottom. There he is. Hello, Big
name,
John.
Ben. Yeah, Big John, of course.
All right, let's get back to the top. I'll be going Opelka.
I mean, I don't want to ruin it, but I'm actually going to go Opelka. John is in the final.
I think that everyone's going to do this.
Yeah, but not everyone's going there.
A lot of people, I feel
I
like
don't think it's going to happen. Probably
this tournament.
I just feel like
maybe either that. It's either Kyrgios or Opelka.
I mean, Kyrgios could easily do it.
I think so. I'm going to have Tommy Paul to beat Giron. De Minaur to beat.
Although Kyrgios has just been in the Bahamas, I mean, I don't think he really is going to care about this one. He could just throw it. Yeah, but he could just not. He could really not
he
care.
could just turn up and then just quit before the first match or something.
He's going to have to play Kokkinakis Kyrgios. I think he's going to lose against Kokkinakis.
King Cock, the big match.
Yeah, I think he's going to lose to his mate. To be honest,
nah, there's no chance. I don't think he'd allow it. It'd be too embarrassing.
You just throw the match.
Maybe.
I'm going to go Nakashima.
Yep.
Korda, Brooksby, Isner.
TFO. I'm going to go Brooksby as well. And yeah, definitely Isner. Sorry, Ramanathan. Not giving you a chance.
Yeah, here I go. Opelka, Alex de Minaur, Nakashima, Isner.
I'm going to go
Kyrgios. Mine is that, actually.
I'm going to have to go... let me just keep going. Come on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go Nakashima as well. Last year's finalist.
Oh, yeah, that's important. So, repeat of the finals, my semi at the bottom. And I've got Opelka de Minaur at the top. I'm going to go...
I think I've got Kyrgios versus Opelka in my semi-final. I'm going to go Kyrgios just to mix it up. He's 2016 champion. Why not? And I have John Isner at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to go Opelka Isner, and I'm going to have Isner beating him. Serve bot final, and the better serve bot wins.
Yeah, I'm going to have Isner as well. I think it's got to be 6-time champ for a reason. He loves it.
8 times, isn't it? Why do you keep saying 6?
That's what it says on the Wikipedia.
Does it? I thought it was 8.
I'm only doing I'm only reading what
Are you sure it's 6? Not more.
It says 6 next to his name. I'm going to go with 6. I'm not going to try and second guess Wikipedia.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, and your dark horse, please, JG.
There isn't one. I mean, John Isner's going to win it. Put your money, put your house on it, put whatever you've got on it. He's never going to lose it. He's won it before he started. He's that good here. He loves it.
I'll go Korda, maybe. There you go. Throw that name just
I'll let
out
you have
there,
that one.
Just for fun. Right, get rid of that. So that's let us know in the live chat who have you got on that one. We got Big John, both of us going for number 7, lucky number 7. We're going to move on to the women's now. We're going to start in Prague.
Oh, I want us to go Poland.
What, you want us to go to Warsaw?
No, you can go Prague, it's fine. But I was looking forward to Poland.
Why? What's so good about the Polish one?
Just like Poland.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we'll go Prague.
Prague, obviously, Barbora Krejcikova. She is the reigning defending champion, defeating Martinsova in the final last time. Well, pretty dominant, 6-2, 6-love. Halep been a previous champion. Teichmann, Kvitova, Bartel there. I mean, Safarova going all the way back. Even Pliskova getting in on it. Heather Watson there as well.
Listen, the Czech ladies love this event. They really do in Prague. Do we even have any Czech players in this one? There's got to be a few, right? We've got Matic over there. None of the real big ones. Oh, we've got Krejcikova right at the bottom.
She's not playing that great, though.
We've got Noskova, wild card. Go on, then.
We know who's winning your one, then.
Well, I don't even see what she's been doing. I know she's winning it, so...
Well, Annette Kontaveit been playing pretty well recently. I didn't think that she was going to do that well in the last event. I don't know. I sort of wrote her off a little bit and failed. So we got Annette Kontaveit as the number 1 seed. She's up against Ekaterine Gorgodze. I'm going to have Kontaveit winning that. Just
quickly, before you go through these ones, do you know what surface it's on, Ben? Because it did change surface, apparently. So we've got Edamate saying Prague was a clay tournament before 2021.
What? Now it's changed
I
to.
think it's hard now. Well, you have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is. It is a hard court.
It's
Yeah,
a hard event now.
even more reason to go for Kontaveit for me.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have Kontaveit. I'm going to go for Palisova.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same. No reasoning behind that. Both check.
I'll go Diatchenko, Potapova, Mertens, Tomova, Peterson.
I'm going to go Wang just to mix it up.
Jakupovic. Yeah, I'll go Jakupovic.
I'm going to go Van Oot Funk then. I'm
going to go Bauskova.
Yep.
No, I like Yelena Laulbon.
Yeah,
so
Il Albon. I always think it says Il in Albion, but it's not.
I've watched her a few times as well, which is weird. I'll go Martin Sova,
Yeah.
Sorana Sestea, Cornet because I like her, Noskova, Buzlareska, and Krajcikova.
Yeah, I agree with all of those. I don't see any of those people getting troubled. They're not like the best selection. There's a few lucky losers in there, just
not the best
filling
draw,
up the gaps.
Looking at this,
I mean,
and even you got the good players like Kontaveit aren't in good form, so it's kind of ruined a little bit. But I'll have Kontaveit winning this one. Potapova, Mertens, Peterson, Bauskova, Sestea. Go on then, Noskova to beat Cornet.
We have in Albon to go through here, and I have Martin Sova to beat Sestea.
Bauskova, I think, could win the whole thing. I think Lewis Silva said Bauskova going deep. I agree. I think she might go really deep and win this.
I'll go Noskova.
Oh, you've got Noskova as well.
And I'm going to have Buzanescu knocking out Krajcikova.
Yeah, me too.
Right, back to the top. And we've got Kontaveit versus Potapova.
I'll go Kontaveit.
I feel like she did play well last tournament. Recency bias. I'm going to have Wang knocking out Mertens. I don't know. I'm going for a bit of a punt with the qualifier.
Oh, this is a tough, actually. Sestea's there. Yeah, sorry. I would have put Bauskova far, but I like Sestea too much. I'm going to have to go Sestea.
I'm going to go Martin Sova here. And I'll be having her. She's last year's finalist. I'll be having her going through. She's not going to be setting up a match against Krajcikova again. I feel that she's going to be setting up a match up against Noskova. Like another all Czech affair down the bottom.
I'm going to put Noskova for her as well because I don't think I've got any other Czech ladies. So there you go.
Well, I've got two at this. So definitely a guaranteed finalist on my one.
Yeah, I think that's important. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get one as well because I'm going to have Kontaveit from the top and Sestea from the bottom.
I have Martin Sova to the final again.
Kontaveit.
Yeah. A bit mad.
I'm going to have Kontaveit winning it.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's much competition for
I think she should win.
If she doesn't, I feel she'd be annoyed.
I really like Noskova. I'm glad I put Noskova far, but I don't know if she's going to win. I hope she does. I'll cheer her on. I think Kontaveit should be too strong.
I've got Martin Sova as my dark horse, so you've got Noskova.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go Martin Sova on this one. Right. Last but not least, I know that you're pretty keen to get onto Poland, so let's get onto there now. And is this last played in 2010? Is that correct?
Mate, you're talking to the wrong person today.
Well, here we go. This is what it says on here for WTA Warsaw. And the last person to win it was Alexandra Dulgeru, who won it twice, back to back there. And, well, not been played for 12 years.
Is this the right one?
Well, this is what I typed in Warsaw Open, and this is women's.
This is the BNP Paribas Poland Open.
Maybe it's the wrong one. I'll have a quick check, but
no, probably let us know in the live chat. I think it is the wrong one, mate. It was Gdynia last year. I remember we covered it. Yeah, okay. Gdynia.
Okay, apologies, I've got the wrong one.
Yeah,
just bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can find.
You wanted me to try to agree, but I was like, I don't know.
You're like, never
heard that before.
He's having a nightmare. Right, let's see. I'll pull this one in. Is it this one? Only played once before. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Zanevska versus Kucheva in the final.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, perfect.
Zanevska won it for sure. So this year we've got Iga Swiatek, the number 1 seed. Qualifier-wise, we don't know who they are yet, or do we? Yes, we've got a few. I don't know. There's a few loads of gaps
still going
on the bracket.
Oh, they're interrupted. That's why. They didn't get to
We do have a few anyway. We've got Ignatic, who's qualified. We've got Malisekova.
Okay.
I mean, they're not that good. No offense. They're not. We've got Hardtano. I mean, no offense, but if Iga doesn't win this one, then I don't know what's happened.
Questions will be asked.
I just don't see how Iga doesn't win this one in Poland. I mean, she's playing a 250 with, I mean, no one who's any good.
Tough first round match. That's probably the toughest one.
I mean, there's just no one. Caroline Garcia.
What about you got Magdalena Freck?
Yeah, but I mean, there's no one on the level. It's honestly only Caroline Garcia who's a real contender. I wouldn't even say Mladenovic. She's just poor these days. Yeah. There's no one any good on this one. It's a terrible bracket. I don't know why I'm so excited for Poland now.
Yeah, I don't know either. So we haven't got these ones. They're still qualifying. I'm sure we would have had Iga beating them anyway.
Cocciaretto. I'll go Garcia.
Yeah. Pauline.
I'll go Kovinic. Why not? Smidlova, Golubik.
Yeah.
Bonda.
Yeah. Martic.
I'm going to go Veronika Falkowska. I've watched her a few times. Her.
Oh, I'm going to be going for Schwalinska after we wrote her off in Wimbledon.
She's quite good.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Listen, I mean, I don't know what she's going to become, but encouraging first signs for sure.
Yeah.
I'll have Begu, Parizas Diaz, Siniakova.
Did Begu just win an event as well?
Podoroska and Zanevska.
I know that Begu was... I'm pretty sure she was in a final today.
Oh.
So just bear with me 2 seconds. I just need to go down and just double check. Was it Begu? Or am I literally going mad?
I mean, unfortunately,
yeah, it was. She won an event. She beat Bronzetti in the final today.
Okay.
So she won in Palermo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. So well done to her.
Who won Palermo last year? I remember.
Wasn't Ferro, was it?
Yeah, it was. Fiona Ferro.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to her?
She dropped off big time, actually.
Disappeared.
Playing ITFs.
She stopped playing on on her own personal court. All right, I'm going to go Bogdan to knock out Parizas Diaz, Siniakova to knock out Malekova, Podoroska to knock out Ignatic, and I'll have Zanevska going through. She's last year's winner.
Nice. So I've got Iga at the top, Garcia, Smidlova, Golubik. No, Bonda. I think Bonda might do all right.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Chevalanska, the one I didn't want to put through because I was scared to say her name, but I think she's going to win this. I'll go Begu, Diaz, Zanevska. Why not? I think she likes it.
I'm going to have... actually, no, I'm not having Siniakova. Bogdan. Yeah, I'm having Zanevska as well. I got this bias. Last year's champion. Right, moving back to the top.
This is the final. This is the final for me.
Yeah, what?
The final before the final. Iga, Garcia. Whoever wins this wins the event. I think Iga wins it in Poland.
In dominant fashion?
I think she's going to... I think it might be a close first set. Breadstick in the second.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And then I'll go Bonda,
Chilinska
to beat Begu, and Diaz at the bottom.
Begu and Martic both won an event recently. I'm going to go Martic. Begu might be tired. And Zanevska at the bottom.
And then I'm going to go
Iga.
Diaz-Iga final with Iga winning it.
I'm going to have Zanevska get into the final again. Gets there.
That is such... Yeah, I don't know. It might happen.
Who knows? You might just like it there. And then I'll have Iga winning it as well. Go on then. Surely.
In terms of dark horses, I think watch out for the Maya girl, the young Polish girl.
Yeah.
She could do something. I'll be cheering her on. I don't mind her.
I'll be having Zanevska as mine, obviously. And she's there. So That's it. We've been through 5 draw previews. Sorry, the tournaments, I'm not going to lie, they're not like the highest level tournaments. They're not like, there's a lot of people pulled out. There's a lot of lucky losers. There's a lot of gaps in the draw, but we still had to bring it to you late on Sunday evening just because it's GTL. And this is what we do. We will be looking forward to see if there are any good matches coming up. If there is any good matches, we will be trying to cover some, so make sure to join whoever is covering those matches this week. And I'm not sure what else is going on. Is there anything else that we need to tell anybody about going on GTL at the moment?
No, we're just trying to work on a few things, and then we'll be back in full flow again. It's been a difficult time for everyone involved, but when we get things back on the road, there'll be a lot of new things coming. But everything's looking quite positive at the moment. That's all I can spread. So positive vibes. Looking forward to watching a little bit more tennis these next few weeks. And obviously the big build up to some big events.
The hard court swing is coming.
What's the big one? What you're really looking forward to? Cincinnati?
I'm really looking forward to Washington for some reason. I know it's only a 500, but I really liked it last year. I know we had the big matchup. I think it was Sinner versus McDonald, and I really enjoyed that one. But I think there could be some other good performances from some people we don't expect in that tournament. So, but let's focus on this week. We've got some great matches in Warsaw or
Umag. Umag's the one to watch. Umag looks quite cool, to be fair. I'm looking forward to some of them ones. I've gone for a big one, so let's see how my Argentines get on. Bigging up Echeverry and Baez. I've got 2 Argentines who I've got. I think Baez was in he was the Generali Open though, right?
Yeah. So
I'm getting mixed up now, but I know I've picked a lot of. I'm going to be cheering for a lot of Argentine players this week, and that's the way it's going to be. But let's wrap it up there. You're going to have to end it, Ben, because I can't have access to any buttons. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and we hope to be back more very soon.
See you guys.